Hey there, friend. I can tell you're going through something heavy right now. Maybe you woke up feeling this weight on your chest. Maybe it's been building for days or weeks. Maybe you can't even name exactly what's wrong. You just know that everything feels harder than it should. I want you to know that I see you. I'm not going to tell you to just cheer up or look on the bright side. I'm not going to minimize what you're feeling. What you're experiencing is real and it's valid. Sadness isn't weakness. Depression isn't a character flaw. Sometimes life just feels heavy, and that's okay. You don't have to pretend to be fine when you're not. You don't have to put on a brave face for me. You can just be exactly where you are, feeling exactly what you're feeling. That's allowed. First, I want to acknowledge how hard it is just to be here right now. If you're watching this, it means some part of you is still trying. Some part of you is still reaching out, even in a small way. That matters more than you know. When everything feels pointless and heavy, choosing to do even one small thing takes enormous strength. So thank you for being here. Thank you for not giving up, even though I know you might want to. Let's just sit together for a moment. You don't have to do anything or fix anything or feel differently. We can just be here in this heaviness together. You're not alone in this, even though it might feel that way. I know how isolating sadness can be, how it can make you feel like you're the only one struggling while everyone else has it figured out. But that's not true. So many people feel exactly what you're feeling. They're just hiding it. The same way you might be hiding it from the world. Depression lies to us. It tells us we're broken. It tells us nothing will ever get better. It tells us we're a burden to the people who care about us. It tells us we're weak for struggling. None of those things are true. You're not broken. You're going through something difficult. But that doesn't mean you're fundamentally damaged. Things can get better, even when it feels impossible to believe that right now. You're not a burden. The people who love you want to support you, even when your brain tells you otherwise. And you're not weak. Continuing to exist when everything feels this hard is actually incredibly strong. I want to talk about something that might be happening right now. You might be feeling guilty for feeling sad. Maybe you're thinking you don't have a good enough reason to feel this way. Maybe you're comparing your life to others and thinking you should be grateful instead of sad. Maybe you're beating yourself up for not being able to just snap out of it. Please hear me when I say you don't need to justify your sadness. You don't need a good enough reason to be struggling. Depression doesn't care about logic or circumstances. Sometimes our brains just get stuck in these dark places, and it's not our fault. You're allowed to feel sad even if your life looks okay from the outside. You're allowed to struggle even if other people have it worse. Your pain is valid, period. Let's talk about what you might be experiencing right now. Maybe everything feels exhausting. Even small tasks feel like climbing mountains. Getting out of bed, taking a shower, making food. Things that used to be automatic now require enormous effort. That's real. That's part of what depression does. It's not laziness, it's not you being difficult. It's your brain and body struggling under this weight. Maybe nothing feels enjoyable anymore. Things that used to bring you happiness just feel flat and empty. Colors seem duller. Food doesn't taste like anything. Nothing captures your interest or excitement. This is called anhedonia, and it's one of the cruelest parts of depression. But I need you to know, this doesn't last forever. Your ability to feel joy isn't gone. It's just temporarily muted. It will come back. Maybe you're feeling disconnected from everyone around you. Like there's a wall between you and the rest of the world. Like you're watching life happen from behind glass. Like nobody really understands or sees you. This disconnection is so painful. And I'm sorry you're experiencing it. You're not as alone as you feel. Even if it doesn't feel like it right now, there are people who care about you. There are people who would want to know you're struggling. Maybe you're having thoughts that scare you. Thoughts about not wanting to be here anymore. Thoughts about escaping this pain permanently. If you're having those thoughts, I need you to know those are symptoms of depression, not truth. Depression makes us believe the only way out is to stop existing. But that's a lie. There are other ways through this. There is help available. please reach out to someone. Call a crisis line. Tell a friend or family member. Go to a hospital if you need to. Your life has value, even when you can't feel it. This pain is temporary, even though it doesn't feel that way. Now, let's talk about right now. This moment. What can we do to make things even slightly more bearable? I'm not talking about fixing everything. I'm not talking about pulling yourself together or thinking positive. I'm talking about the smallest possible things that might bring even a tiny bit of relief. Can you get a glass of water? Dehydration makes everything worse, and when we're depressed, we often forget to drink. One glass of water won't cure depression, but it might make this moment slightly less awful. Can you open a window or step outside for just a minute? Fresh air won't solve everything, but it can help ground you in the present moment. Can you wrap yourself in something soft? A blanket, a hoodie, something that feels comforting against your skin. Physical comfort doesn't erase emotional pain, but it can help a little. Can you reach out to just one person? Not to explain everything or ask for help with big things, just to connect. A simple text to a friend. A call to a family member. Even a comment on a video or post. Small connection is still connection. I know these suggestions might sound pointless or too simple. When you're this sad, everything feels pointless. But sometimes tiny actions are all we can manage, and tiny actions are still actions. Every small thing you do to take care of yourself matters. Even if it's just drinking water or taking a shower or watching this video, you're still trying. And that counts for so much. Let's be realistic about recovery for a moment. This isn't going to get better overnight. There's no magic word I can say that will make the sadness disappear. Healing from depression is usually gradual and non-linear. You might have a slightly better day, then 3 bad days. You might feel a little lighter for an hour, then heavy again. That's normal. That's how it works. Progress isn't a straight line upward. It's messy and uneven and frustrating. But it is possible. People recover from depression all the time. Not because they're stronger or better than you, but because they kept going. One day at a time, even when it felt hopeless. And you can too. You've already survived every difficult moment you've ever had. Every time you thought you couldn't make it through, you did. Every time the sadness felt unbearable, you bore it anyway. That takes incredible strength. Even if you don't feel strong, I want you to imagine something for a moment. Imagine a future version of yourself who has made it through this. Not a perfect version, not someone who never feels sad again. Just someone who has weathered this storm and come out the other side. That person exists. That person is possible. You can't see the path to get there right now, and that's okay. You don't have to see the whole path. You just have to take the next step. And then the next one. And then the next one. One moment at a time. One breath at a time. One day at a time. Here's what I want you to remember. Your feelings are temporary, even though they don't feel temporary. The person you are when you're depressed is not the whole truth of who you are. Depression is something happening to you, not something you are. You are not your sadness. You are not your struggles. You are a person who is experiencing sadness and struggles. There's a difference.
Underneath this depression, you're still you. The you who has laughed before and will laugh again. The you who has felt connected and will feel connected again. The you who has experienced joy and will experience joy again. That person hasn't disappeared. They're just buried under this weight right now. And we're going to help you find your way back to them. Not today, maybe. Maybe not even this week. But gradually. Eventually. As we finish our time together, I want you to make a small commitment. Not a big one. Not, I'll get better. Or, I'll be happy. Just this. I will keep going for one more day. Just tomorrow. That's all. Get through tonight and through tomorrow. Then we'll worry about the next day when it comes. You don't have to commit to forever feeling better. You don't have to believe everything will be okay. You just have to stay. Just for now. Just for today. Can you do that? I believe you can. I believe in you. even when you don't believe in yourself. You matter. Your life has value. Your presence in this world makes a difference, even when you can't see it. The world is better with you in it. Please don't give up, friend. This heaviness won't last forever. Better days are coming, even though you can't see them yet. And until they arrive, know that you're not alone. You're not the only one feeling this way. You're not broken beyond repair. You're worthy of love and support and care. You're doing better than you think. Take care of yourself as gently as you can. And please, if you're in crisis, reach out for help. You deserve support. You deserve to make it through this. And you will. One day at a time, friend. You've got this.